Hey everyone, welcome to Life Interrupted. I'm Astrid Martinez, your host. Life is hard, but you don't have to do it alone. Each week we'll talk about those unexpected turns in life that shake us, that shape us, and ultimately, if we let them, they can lead us exactly to where we're meant to be. Now, this podcast is here to offer support, to share stories, and to remind you to trust the process and embrace the beauty in chaos. Now, I love this week's episode because there's so much of my personal story in it. And actually writing it helped me feel really proud of how much I've evolved and who I've become and who I am becoming. Today, we're talking about the quietest, most insidious interruption of all. It's not the loud crash of a breakup or a job loss. It's the slow, steady erosion of oneself. It's the interruption of you, when you slowly start disappearing without even realizing it. Maybe it's that fifth time you've been talked over in a meeting. So the next time you just quit trying to speak up and you slowly start to silence yourself. It's swallowing your truth in a relationship during a conversation, a discussion, or a disagreement because you fear being seen too difficult and someone might leave you and you don't want to cause any friction. You don't want to rock the boat because you want to be lovable and likable. Maybe it's the ghosting or the rejection that makes you question your worth. Or maybe it's the opposite, that you're too much, too loud, too bold, too sentimental, too emotional, too intense, too ambitious. Or maybe it's the opposite, that you're not enough. You're not experienced enough. You're not confident enough. You haven't done enough in life. You're not good enough. I spent years making myself convenient and easy to love, easy to work with. I thought that if I didn't need anything, I just gave and gave and gave, that I would be valued. I contorted myself into a perfect, quiet, agreeable pretzel. And here's the hard truth though. The more you twist yourself into being like these knots and turns, the more you hurt yourself. And let me tell you, when you make yourself easy to get, you make yourself easy to forget. People won't respect a boundary that you've never set. They can't prioritize a need that you've never voiced. You need to require people to get access to your love, to your time, and to your energy. Because the world, through systems, through conditioning, has made women feel, especially women of color, that we need to make ourselves small and take up less space. To be likable instead of powerful. To be agreeable instead of ambitious. And to be modest instead of magnetic. So let's break this down into 3 areas where we shrink ourselves: our body, our voice, our relationships. So when it comes to our voice, this is more than just about speaking. This is about believing that what you have to say is important and it has value. And you need to feel this way without requiring any external validation. It's that brilliant idea you bite back, the opinion that you soften, or that email that you rewrite 100 times just so you can seem less aggressive. We silence our voice because of the fear that we have of the consequence of using it, more than we value the power within it. Second, our physical space. This is how we literally occupy the world. Do you walk into a room and go off to a corner or take center stage? When you are in a meeting, do you also go off to a corner and cross your arms just to seem smaller? When you're in class or at work, in the seminar, do you sit in the back of the room? Do you apologize when someone bumps into you? Or we don't wear something bold because we don't want to draw attention to ourselves. We are taught often to fold inwards so that we are not an inconvenience. But your body has a right to be there. You have a right to take up space. Go into the center of the room. Don't be afraid. Don't put yourself in a corner. Take up room and be unapologetic in your presence. And third, in our relationship, this is where we often make ourselves the smallest with the hope of being loved. We accept the sporadic texts, the breadcrumbs, because we are requiring the minimal effort. We are too afraid to ask for the whole damn loaf because we think that will send our partner running. So oftentimes we become mental and emotional gymnasts, bending over backwards to fit someone else's version of who we should be or who we think they want us to be, because we are so terrified that our authentic self is unlovable. And I decided at the beginning of this year that I was done with all this programming that I was born with or that was instilled in me throughout the years. I was going to speak my piece, say what's on my mind. I was going to say what I truly felt, even if the moment was uncomfortable, even if my partner felt uncomfortable, even if I felt uncomfortable. I had to learn that I cannot negate my feelings or tend to someone's emotion, that it's okay to upset your partner. You don't have to baby them through making sure that they're always okay. And I can't negate what I feel just to make someone stick around. A partner who leaves you because you expressed a need wasn't yours in the first place. I also decided to take up space in society. I solo traveled so much most of this year. I went to places that were typically booked by honeymooners, couples, and I decided to take myself there, take myself to nice restaurants. I dressed up for myself and I didn't feel intimidated. I actually felt admired and adored. And a lot of people, came up to me and they were very impressed by the fact that I was out in countries where Spanish or English was not the first language. And I felt really bold and really empowered. I didn't feel like, oh, she's a single woman, she must be in a heartbreak. I felt like a whole human being. And that's what I want for you. Not just when you're on vacation, but when you're in that boardroom with your partner, having a difficult conversation, in your own home, with your friends. Okay, so how do we do this? What are the tools? How do we move from theory to practice? There are 3 foundational pillars that I live by that really helps me to take up space. Number 1, reclaim your narrative. The voice in your head that says, don't rock the boat, or who do you think you are? That's not your voice. That's fear. So your first job is to become a detective of your words. Catch them. Catch that critical voice and challenge it. Your ideas deserve air. Your desires are valid, and your presence is not a burden. Also, embody your space. This is about your physical space. Start small. Notice your posture right now. Sit up straight. Broaden your shoulders. That's one way to start. Start small. In a room, don't hover by the corner or hide behind people. Stop apologizing if you bump into somebody. Instead of saying, I'm sorry, say, excuse me. Also, wear that clothes that makes you feel powerful. Who cares how loud it is or if you really stand out in front of a crowd? You do not need to blend in. Your body is your home and act like you belong in it. Also, set boundaries without apology in your relationships. This is how you teach people how to treat you. You have to require people to earn access to your love, to your energy, and to your time. These boundaries, they're a filter. It's telling someone, I can't take your call after this time because this is my turn to recharge. Or it's saying, you know what? No, I don't like that plan because every time we do this, this is how I feel. Or you know what you did last night really upset me. The key here is for you to be able to express your emotions and not have to be worried about managing somebody else's emotions or their disappointments. Your emotions also are important, and that's a non-negotiable. This creates room for a new, bigger, better relationship where both people's needs are met. Now, this isn't about being aggressive. It's about moving from scarcity mentality to abundant mentality. From believing that you have to be small to get love and respect, likable, agreeable, kind, sweet all the time. I mean, kind, yes, but you don't always have to be pleasant. It's about knowing that you are worthy exactly as you are. So this is your reminder, your permission slip to know that you do not owe the world smallness. Your job is not to be likable. It's to be full of voice, full of love, full of emotions, full of things to say, full of vision, and full of unshakable worth. So speak up even if your voice shakes. Ask for the raise. Voice your idea. Set that limit and boundary with your partner. Walk into the room like you own it, because you know what, honey? It's time that you do. Thank you so much for listening to Life Interrupted. Remember to please like and share if this message resonated with you, or if you think that it will resonate with somebody that's going through a difficult moment in time. Also, don't forget to subscribe, become part of our Life Interrupted crew. And you could also send us your comments or emails at lifeinterruptedtalks@gmail.com. In the meantime, don't forget to trust the process and embrace the beauty in chaos. Bye-bye.